to get started. You ugly motherfuckers ain't finna be mocking me while I'm on motherfucking stage. Like straight the fuck up.
Gotta make that money, man. Standing on the corner straight slanging rock. Oh shit, it comes the motherfucking cop. I dash, I duck, I hide behind the tree. Making sure the fuckers don't see me.
Yo, it's your boy Reese. Oh God, and on behalf of Barz Notes, I want to welcome everybody to a special Behind the Bars. It's your boy Reese. I got Phrum Lswhere. What up, Phrum?
What's happening?
Bishop Ziah. Ziah, what's up?
Yo.
Smart Alik, ready to wreak havoc. If you want it, I got it. I'm from the CHIC. Go ahead. I know your shit better than you.
Yeah, when we come from East St. Joe, so what's up, Joe?
And one of the dopest MCs I know, man, Cory Tate. Cory, what's up?
Hello.
Hey, y'all. Yes. Hey, so y'all already know what time it is, man. Bone Thugs and Harmony, 3-6 Mafia, verzuz. It's so much to get into. Hey.
Tell me what you gonna do.
Hey, it's so much to get into it because I'm on my page. I've been seeing everybody say 3-6 Mafia, 3-6 Mafia, 3-6 Mafia. I just want to hear how you guys feel about it, and we can go round for round. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna call around, and I'm gonna say both the songs that were played. You guys let me know how you feel about that round and what was going on in that round and what songs you guys feel won. All right, how y'all feel about that?
That's what's up.
All right, bet. Let's check it out. Round one. It was kind of awkward for me watching them kind of go back and forth on who was gonna go first. This is the first verses that I've seen where it was the issue on who was going first. So I'm guessing Fat Joe went up there. They asked Fat Joe to go up there and flip the coin to identify who was going to be the first group that go first. And Bone Thugs and Harmony won. So 3-6 had to go first. 3-6 kicks it off with Who Run It? Bone responds with No Surrender. Cory Tate, how you feel? Cory Tate, what's up? And then y'all just chime in.
When Bone brought out the live talk box, 3-6 wasn't fucking with that. Like, I love that song too. I didn't come up a 3-6 fan like that, so most of the songs that I like are their like 2000 and on stuff, not their older stuff. I did listen to it. It wasn't familiar with it, but anyways, I'm a bonehead since like '94, so Bones automatically got a bias for me. But they brought out a live talk box, and that was like the end of round one. Plus, when all five hit stage, I immediately Facebook like all five are here. You're done. All five came. That doesn't happen like ever.
Yeah.
So that and starting with No Surrender, man, round one was going for me.
Well, for me, I thought Who Run It, first of all, Crunchy Black, what's his name? Crunchy
Black.
That dude was hot as hell. I don't know what type of exercise he was doing on the stage, but he was just literally just acting a fool off beat, off stage. I'm like, ridiculous. But that's neither there. As far as the song wise, of course, Bone had it, but performance wise, I really pay attention to the performance as a whole too. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I gave it to Bone.
All right, Ziah, how you feel, Ziah?
So Bone practically raised me, but I ain't gonna lie. When I heard Who Run It, hey, it was lit. Like, I feel like that set the tone so high. Like, the energy they came out with, it was so crazy. Like, they literally set the bar up here. But when they came out, like you said, with the live voice box, when they came out with that was dope. But you couldn't really understand what these niggas were saying at first. Like, literally, it was just so much discombobulated sounds. Like, it didn't give me the same vibe. Like, even though the song is dope itself, like live performance wise, I feel like when they came out with Who Run It, that shut the shit down. They set the bar so high. I gave it to 3-6 the first round. I ain't gonna lie.
Phrum. I know you checking it out right now, man. How you feel? How you feel about round one?
Round one, I thought
Well, when it comes to what she was just saying about you couldn't really understand what they were saying, it was just a bunch of noise. Well, that's just live shows, period, most of the time. These motherfuckers, if you don't know the song, it was a bunch of noise. You know what I'm saying? You just know the chorus. That's it. To me, Bone took it at first round because the nostalgic feeling of No Surrender. No Surrender was a dope song on the track, even though it was one of my least favorite ones. It was still dope because of that chorus. But yeah, I didn't understand what the fuck any of them was saying when they were spitting because they was all just trying to rap along with their tracks. But just the feeling of it, what's going on, I felt that Bone took it on the beginning. But also, like Cory, I've been down with Bone since '94. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not a huge, fan of them, that first album, that was my shit back then. And I wasn't a fan of 3-6 at all, to tell you the truth. When they popular shit, cool. I heard it, I knew it was out. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to bands that make her dance. I'm like, I remember this shit. But for the most part, Bone.
I
That's
thought, if I could jump in real quick, I
right,
thought
right.
it was that, you know what I'm saying? Because they was like, these niggas ain't their mouth. You know what I'm saying? This person get knocked out. Fuck is you talking about? Y'all ain't no shit. And I thought that was a dope ass jab. But then Bone came back with the bitch, no surrender. Fuck is you talking about?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I was
Yeah,
gonna
that
say
was
that.
the response.
I was
the
gonna say that.
comeback crazy behind that because they was like, yeah, you think it's finna be some. Watch these moves.
Hey,
So
hey,
it was a dope punch, but Bone won on that one.
and that was dope because I was just gonna say that. Like
Uh-huh.
my biggest thing about like verses is how do they respond? Like that's the biggest thing. Like how you gonna respond to this song? And I feel like this was a good example of how you should respond to a certain song. So they play Who Run It, and I feel like Who Run It was dramatically bigger than No Surrender. Even though I'm a Bone fan, I just know it was a single. So obviously it was a bigger
Who
song.
Run It? Who Run It was a bigger song than No Surrender.
Yeah,
No
correct.
Surrender wasn't even a single.
Exactly. But
It's my favorite song on that album, but I had to listen to the album to know even though that song existed.
exactly.
So
Exactly. So
yeah.
so for me, it was hard for me to call it, but I went with No Surrender. And the reason I went with No Surrender was because of the performance part of it. I don't care
Yo,
what
what
nobody.
part is Phrum on right now? What part is Phrum on right now? I don't mean to cut you off, but he's
Hey,
fired.
Hey,
I want to know what
what part you
they
want?
brought out Tunchi, y'all, bands to make a dance,
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah.
Him and all his 6 dreads. Shout out to
Hey,
the 6 dreads that came
hey,
with him.
cheating. But anyway, I gave round one a Bone because No Surrender. I just feel like Busy Bone is a cheat code within himself, and his performance and what he does takes the energy from here to there. And the reason he does that because that was the perfect intro. They said Who Run It, and then they responded with No Surrender. And not only did they respond with No Surrender, they responded with how the song actually kicks off, and it's Busy Bone. That energy that he has, and they showed that they could actually rap. So round one I gave to Bone Thugs and Harmony. Round
Yeah.
two. Let's get into round two. Tear the Club Up versus Body Rot. Tear the Club, hey, Tear the Club Up, crazy song. Body Rot, crazy song. Ziah, how you feel? And y'all jump in whenever after Ziah go.
I gave it 3-6 by
I know you
I
did.
ain't gonna lie. I love that ratchet shit.
You know
bro.
what part?
Like,
I know what part he on. The turn
no,
up.
but okay. Yeah, I gave it the 3-6 Mafia.
What?
Yes.
So I feel like there's no right answer to this one. I
No.
think it's cool that I love that Bone opened up 2 rounds with an album cut, and they're going against 3-6's, like they're going against a couple hits. You know what I mean? Like those songs are genuine, like radio. They had radio playing shit, but Body Rot and No Surrender had none of that. They have the only people that know those songs like that are Bone fans. So I give it to Bone because they did, for one, because you did win against 2 hits with 2 album cuts, but also because you cannot top the fucking flows on Body Rot, man. They bust their asses on that song. It's insane how dope they are on that song. That's one of my favorite Bone songs ever. I'm gonna say that a lot tonight.
All right, look. Go ahead, Nick. My bad. Go ahead.
So with Tear the Club Up, I'm going to my notes. You know what I'm saying? With Tear the Club Up, Juicy J, you know, he went to do the DJ part in the front. And he really was showing like also do this DJ shit. So I got other skills too, because y'all talking about we got other skills. You know what I'm saying? So when Busy kicked off the lead on that Body Rock, I think that the whole everything changed. Even though we didn't know, a lot of people don't know Body Rock. The intricate details of Busy verse on there, like Cory said, made the whole crowd like change and be like, damn, what the fuck? So I think they were showing them like, we got lyrics that y'all can't touch this. Y'all can't fuck with this. And that was the purpose of them doing that Body Rock.
Yeah. Okay.
What's your problem? Say something.
I got this one I don't think it was that close. I actually got 3 Mafia Tear the Club Up. 3-6 Mafia Tear the Club Up. And I'm a Bone fan. And y'all know I'm a Bone fan, and I love Body Rock because you know, I'm a fan of, you know, his I heard that murder, that like that was cold. When nigga be come over there on the murder. Like I know it like the back of my hand, but I just think that wasn't a good response. As far as like him introing the song, like, yeah, y'all tearing the club up, but when you come outside the club, we're gonna make y'all body rot or whatever the case may be. That was cute and shit, but the song wasn't that big of a song to make me say like
this, by the way.
Huh?
What?
I said I love like Lazy's transitions from the songs, by the way, like how he was like intro and then
he took leadership over the group last night by a lot.
Is he the leader of Bone? Because it that's the vibe that I got.
I think he's always kind of been like, I think he's just the most comfortable with presenting as the leader. I don't know that there is a leader of the group. I know it's not Busy. That's the fucking.
Oh hell no!
I thought it was crazy. I think
it's kind of Lazy and Crazy together. Or lead the group together. But Lazy seems much more comfortable.
More quiet and then Lazy. So I always that Lazy was the more vocal one.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, did y'all see that? Did y'all see what? My bad.
No, you all good. Go ahead.
I was about to say, did y'all see when they said Busy Bone is David Ruffin of the group?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I mean, he is shit. He's always been like that too. That's the crazy part about it. This is like him and the way he is nothing has changed. From how you feel about round 2? Body Rock versus Tear the Club Up.
Body Rock was whack.
Hey, Cory took that to heart. Cory took that one to heart though.
Shut up.
Oh Lord.
Hey, I don't.
We give it 3-6 round 2. Okay.
Round 3, 3-6 Mafia. I bet you won't hit a motherfucker. That shit's tough.
Hit a motherfucker.
And Bone throws the harmony. They respond with "Look into my eyes and tell me." Like, how y'all feel about that round? Like, tell me how y'all call that round. Ziah, what's up?
At the gate.
Who you got?
3-6
Oh, I'm sorry.
Round 3. Who you got? Who you got, Ziah?
3-6 Mafia at the gate. I'm sorry. I'm telling you, both they had a slow start. Like it wasn't hitting for me, but yeah, I gave it to 3-6 Mafia round 3.
I'm not a fan of the whole, you know, club music really, but so I really draw off the lyrics. And he said, "Hit a motherfucker." Lazy Bone told him, "Y'all motherfuckers ain't finna hit shit. You ain't finna throw." You
gotta look into my eyes and tell. Yeah, that was the intro. That good.
Look into my eyes. The words basically talking about, do you think I'm a coward? You think I'm gonna run for you, nigga? This ain't that. What do you think you? I'm a killer. I'm a goon. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I thought that was a good move. And then plus, if you got all these hype stuff, so I'm gonna slow you down and show you what I do. I don't know. Was it questionable? Could they chose a better song? They could have. So it's another toss up. It's a toss up.
Respectable.
Yeah. Cory, what's up?
I think they're showing in the first 3 rounds their versatility with their music. And 3-6 has done 3 songs that are all very similar in sound and pace and rhythm. You were saying it last night in the chat, man. Like that. They're doing the same song. They do the same song all the time. They're dope songs. They do it very well, but they do the same song a lot. And Bone has shown versatility from round to round to round. And Look Into My Eyes was a fucking smash. That was a big song. You know what I mean? And I didn't even think about what Nikki said, but I have been thinking about since we've been talking about it. I wonder if they like talked about what they're gonna play, because most of these guys are friends. Busy might not be that cool with the guys in 3-6, but Craig and Paul have an album coming out, so like most of these guys are cool. I wonder if they told each other what they were doing, because it didn't feel like they were going off the cuff. It's like they knew what songs were coming up, but there was very clear responses to things. So I mean, I'm going to be probably pretty Bone biased most of the night, man. Those are my guys. So if you Look Into My Eyes edges it again. I think that one's another close round, though, and I'm not mad at it. Nobody say it 3-6-1.
From where you at with it? From where you at?
It's the darkest, brightest Bone.
That's not what he meant, motherfucker.
So hey, you got
don't forget I took those mushrooms.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Change
right,
your
so
background to this one.
What are we talking about? What are we up to? Round 3?
Round 3. You got 3-6 Mafia kick round 3 off with Hit a Motherfucker. And who was that on the Bone Thugs and Harmony responded with Look Into My Eyes?
You know, I was never a fan of Look Into My Eyes. I really didn't care for that song ever. So I'm not gonna give it to Bone on that one.
Good. Bone don't need your vote, motherfucker.
Hey, I'm so playing with the shit. You can get out with the 3-6 Mafia too.
Reese,
Right.
where do you got?
I actually looking. You got Hit a Motherfucker. Wait. Hey,
they
Nick.
can have that too.
Nick, so you got 3-6 Mafia 2-1?
Fuck it, 3-6 Mafia.
Okay, 3-6 Mafia 2-1, Nick. All right, cool. All right, for that round was like another round that I was just kind of like, damn, they just said they finna hit a motherfucker and you fucking started singing. But this is my catch-22 with that. I feel like Crazy Bone verse is better than like anything that they could have did. And to what Cory was saying last night when we was in a group chat, it was at that moment I realized, like, damn, all of these songs kind of sound the same a little bit. Like you can play all those songs back to back and they kind of flow like it's the exact same song. So to Nick's point, like I felt the versatility, but I didn't care about that. I was more focused on the rapping part, like on the actual song, because if you know about the background of 3-6 Mafia, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Crucial Conflict, Do or Die, that song is actually a diss song talk. So
it is.
Yeah.
So, and actually, not only that, it was multiple songs played that had subliminals towards one another that I noticed, and I'm like, man, I wonder how they're gonna respond to this. So it kind of caught me off guard. But the rapper, the MC in me dramatically loved Look Into My Eyes over Hit a Motherfucker, because after the Channy hook, what do you have? That round I gave to Bone Thugs and Harmony, just based off Crazy Bone verse alone.
One thing about 3-6 Mafia, which is gonna piss me off the whole entire after watching it, even my daughter who don't know either group, I made her sit down and watch it. After like the 6-7 round, you get tired of those repetitive one-word hooks. And you like, God damn, okay, you hit the motherfucker, you drank the syrup, you ass. If you gonna say something important, you know what I'm saying?
Like all their songs sum up to one night.
The thing about these two though, the thing about these two groups is one of them was specifically for the clubs. One of them was when club music was cracking and Bone was just Bone. You know, people was copying Bone and shit. That's how Crucial Conflict got down.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
This. Wild Style and Never are dramatically better rappers than anybody in Bone Thugs and Harmony. Not even a little bit.
Wild Style is
not even a little bit
dope motherfucking producer.
Not even a little bit either. Not even a little bit. Not like dramatically. No. Listen, hey Cory, and you know I'm a Bone fan. You hear me? You know I'm a Bone fan.
You don't sound like one.
Hey, I just got to keep it a buck, man. But listen, I knew from opening that can of worms was going to lead us into that type of conversation. Let's bring this shit back to round 4. Round 4. 3-6 Mafia. Sipping on some scissor versus
Here we
Buddha
go.
lovers. This is when shit get real. Sipping on some scissor versus Buddha lovers. Go
Okay,
ahead.
this
Been on some scissor.
Can I go?
CT, go
you know
ahead.
what I'm saying? So they both talking about getting high. This right here depends on your preference of getting high. Do you want to drink or you want to smoke? Which one you want to do?
I'm a weed head to the core, but sipping on some scissor beats Buddha lovers. It's a bigger hit.
It's
Y'all
a
want,
big.
you want to know what I think?
Buddha
3-6
love
Mafia.
more creative. Buddha
3-6 Mafia took that one.
3-6
Mafia took that one.
Ziah, how you feel?
This is honestly a toss up for me.
Of all the ones.
What? This is
That was such a motherfucking hit. That was
because
such a
both of the
hit.
songs have the same type of energy. Like it's like you said, it's what you prefer. But I don't do the lean. I'm gonna have to, but yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. That's sipping on some scissor. That shit hit. That's my shit.
hey.
I'm gonna give him 3-6 Mafia.
All right, everybody got 3-6 then.
3-6 Mafia, bro.
Hey, now for me, this round was so frustrating for me because they started singing, man, and they went from Bone Thugs and Harmony to fucking Boys to Men, and I'm just sitting there watching this
You
shit.
just said it though. No, you just said it. Say their whole name again.
Boys to Men.
No, the other
Bone
one.
Thugs and Harmony to
There you go. Thugs and what?
Harmony. Yeah. Trust me, I know. But
that's their thing.
But dang, it's well.
I'm looking at it from a standpoint of I'm the DJ. If I'm the DJ, that's a dramatic drop.
Yeah, that shouldn't have went against sipping on scissor.
So right there, now this is where we can have a quick intermission right now, okay? And the reason we're gonna have an intermission because what happened after that? I think Busy Bone realized, hey, maybe we shouldn't play this fucking song because we sitting up.
Oh, he knew it.
That's not.
That
he
is.
Knew it. He knew it.
That is. They did Buddha Lover. It was after Buddha Lover. That's when everything went left.
Yep.
That is what happened.
No,
That was dancing.
4 souls in.
If
Buddha lovers.
If you go to point 24 of the film, you will see during him singing, Gangsta Boo and old dude is dancing like Dancing of the Stars.
But it was the song Buddha lovers. It was the song Buddha lovers.
They making fun of it. They're mocking him. And he's saying, you they finna be mocking me while I'm on. That's what he was
because
saying.
He knew he was singing a fucking song like that. He knew it dropped.
Song. Yeah.
No, you know, on the real,
he knew they
was probably
losing.
mad. He was probably mad knowing that song was in the lineup. He was probably one of the ones like, man, fuck that song. Don't put that shit in the lineup, man. That song, man, fuck that song. And they were like, no, we put it in. We put
mad
it in.
at the fact that they was fucking with him, and he tried to tell them to stop, and dude told him to suck his dick, and then he threw the water bottle at him, and everybody like, oh, he threw the bottle against the.
He got in his feelings as soon as he saw them dancing.
Yeah, he was already salty.
He got in his feelings when he saw them dancing. That's when he got in his feelings.
Yeah, but still, he got a right to tell them, hey, don't fuck up about what we doing on our set while we.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
He
ain't got it right now. He's an entertainer. Was he gonna stop the show and be like, "Don't stare at me"?
He called them ugly, all type of stuff too. So he really initiated it. Like they didn't do anything wrong. Like
he was in his feelings.
He said, "You ugly motherfuckers, ugly motherfuckers."
Yeah, like so you can't control how people react after that.
That's true. But Gangsta Boo said before that, are y'all rappers or y'all R&B singers? What y'all?
I was thinking the same thing. The way they was playing the slow song, I ain't gonna lie. I said, dang, they ain't gonna play nothing upbeat yet.
But
these versus battles
in Bones' defense, if you remember back then, being that motherfucking high in the car with smoke everywhere, and you like this. Hydro, they just can't let it in. Hydro, that shit was, and the motherfuckers in the back be like, smoke it in, hydro, let it in, hydro. Yeah, no.
Listen,
but yeah, SZA took it though.
Listen, Versus is a competitive platform. It's meant to like give the flowers to the older legacy artists, but it's still a competitive platform. It's a battle, whether they want to call it a battle or not. So you saw Dipset and Locks up there talking shit to each other. They even kind of gave each other some nudges here and there, and they were in a boxing ring. Like that shit was set up for them to be in a fight, and they conducted themselves absolutely professionally within a hip hop setting where you were talking shit, you were doing shit talking, and that's what happens. So Busy overreacted and acted like a baby about them doing some mockery shit, but that's normal battle shit.
But I just feel like they didn't have to. I just feel like that when somebody perform and let them perform, do that shit on the side. Don't be all on the stage.
They were on the side.
Yeah, they were off to the side. I don't think what they did was bad enough.
The camera.
It may have been disrespectful, but that, like I said, like that's part of just battle culture. Like, you know, if you're in a rap battle with somebody, the other person's not sitting over there like giving you all due respect the whole time. They're like making fun of your bars and going, you know what I mean, to the crowd and like mocking you and shit. Like that happens all the time. That's battle. That's battle shit. So I think Busy overreacted and then almost blew the show. This was kind of the spot. This was kind of the spot where I was like, 3-6 might take this now because like you can't. How do you come back from this? The energy was down for a minute. Yeah. Like it took them a minute to recover. But not to focus on the negative part too much. What I took away from that whole situation was when Busy came back and apologized. You said a little bit ago that Busy ain't never gonna change, but that motherfucker would never have come back out to the stage 15, 20 years ago. He would have left the fucking show. He would have gone home and you wouldn't have seen Bone together again for 5 to 10 more years. So the fact that he came back to stage and apologized and carried the show on, even though he kind of pouted in the back for a little while, like that showed a growth to me. I was shocked. I told my friends in another chat that I was in, this is probably the last time you'll ever see Bone on stage together again. And then Busy came out and I was like, oh my fucking God. I didn't expect it. So I think that's the bigger takeaway personally, is that like he has grown up and he has changed. And maybe he wasn't on some meds that night, but that doesn't mean she needed to poke fun at his mental health. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what?
That whole situation.
I didn't even think about the whole mental health like angle. I didn't think. I mean, she said
definitely got problems.
Oh, when she said he didn't take his pills.
Yeah, I wasn't even looking at it like that, to be honest. I was just thinking she was.
He definitely got problems.
She called him a sick.
He was molested and stuff as a kid. Yeah, he's probably a little
kidnapped. His dad kidnapped him
and all of that. So yeah, he's been through some shit.
He went through some shit.
Yeah, trust me. So all right, listen. Let's go into the next round, man. Next round.
Okay, that to 362.
The fight?
No,
y'all counting the fight? Because if y'all count the fight, I give it the Bone. I would give it the 3-6.
Let's not act like Busy didn't run to the back.
I didn't see him run though.
I seen him run. I played it back. I think this nigga really racing.
I think he got moved to the back.
No,
I think he got pushed. Like
play it right now. Play it right now.
You know what? You know what's crazy? I can't play it. That's the crazy part. I didn't even think about it.
And then talk about it and went to the back.
Shout out to Lazy though. Lazy was holding it down, but and then I don't know what.
Flex was up on that line.
I don't know what type of. Yeah, I ain't told you that punch Juicy J had, that was soft as hell.
He was swinging at the air. Like, what the fuck is he swinging at?
Like, he swung, but then like in the middle of his swinging, he realized, why am I doing this? Like, that's what it looked like.
Yeah, that's the vibe I got. He was just swinging, but he didn't he want to fight. It wasn't like I want to hit you type
None
swing.
of them, right.
It was like a get off of me type swing, and nobody was on him. He was about 5 feet, 6, 7 feet away from him when he was swinging.
That whole thing was some nuts stuff. Like, they were just making sure that everybody knew, like, it ain't gonna be one of those. If you don't get to throw something at me, I'm not gonna snap you. And you don't get to say something or get mockery in front of me. Like, that was, they were letting each other know, like, fuck out of it.
Hey, you know what else? The only person I seen really get into some action, it wasn't nobody in either of the groups. It was some guy in a white hoodie that I seen get sacrificed.
Came out of nowhere.
Got sacrificed and it was just thrown in the middle on the ground. Like, what the fuck? Who was Buddy? What the fuck?
Hey, he had fell into the group. Everything. I said, hold on, what is going on?
Yeah, I'm like, who the fuck is he? Is he finna do a verse? Well, hold on, time out. Where this motherfucker come from?
We got right now, what's the score? We got 4-1, 3-6.
It looks like from the looks of it, what we looking at?
Yeah, compared to
round 4.
It's
we're on round 4, so it's 3-1.
Right?
3-1. Yep.
All right, come on, let's go.
3-1. All right. Next round. Talking about round 5. Hey, so after the fight, this was kind of entertaining.
Get hang with us straight up. We know us. Play with us. Don't tolerate us.
Hey, Phrum, why you like you on the treadmill, cuz?
Stay in the game.
Hey, when I be at the gym now, I be on the treadmill, right? And when my jam come on, I be like this.
You better run for. I don't know why seeing you do that. The juvenile popped in my head. You better run for it. All right, check it out. Round 5. After the fight, after all the commotion, all the shit that was going on, I guess 3-6 was like, fuck it. Let's turn up a little bit. And they bring out some strippers, ass and titties. Oh, you know what? They didn't bring the strippers out.
They didn't bring
no.
Bands to make a dance.
Brought her out in bands to make a dance.
All right,
round
but
8.
they come back with ass and titties. I guess they wanted to change the energy. So they start playing ass and titties. Bone Thugs and Harmony responds with Days of Our Lives. How y'all calling that? Anybody?
These are the days of our lives. I gave them that round.
First of all, ass and titties is ridiculous. I just think it's the most misogynistic song ever in life. You know what I mean? So I would never vote for that song. Never. So I would Days of Our Lives.
Yeah, Days of Our Lives. I think Days of Our Lives is an underrated. I think that song doesn't get.
Days of Our Lives. I mean, ass and titties to Days of Our Lives. Like, how could you compare those two songs? Like, honestly, you can't really. It's a preference. Like, what do you feel? You feel like shaking your ass in a club, or you have subject matter and you want to talk about, the days of our lives, literally. So that was the preference. I give it to Days of Our Lives, not just because it was a bigger song. I just love the message, and I love the how they did the hook, how they brought it all together, and different pieces or whatnot. I love that type of shit. Neek and Ziah, y'all know I love those stacked layered hooks where everybody plays their part and has a role in the hook. So I got Days of Our Lives over ass and titties. Like easy. Phrum, how you feel? Hey, Phrum, how you feel about ass and titties in the Days of Our Lives?
Well, as we're talking about it,
if we're talking about that,
as we're talking about it, I went back
titties in the Days of Our Lives.
And I listened to Days of Our Lives. I listened to what they did, the little boom, 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 boom thing, and they was just doing their bone thing. You can tell when they do their shows, they do their little bone and harmony things for people. So I rewound back to ass and titties, and instantly when I heard the beat, I started bouncing. So for the feeling of a song versus another song, other than the message, if they're just doing, okay, this song versus this song, which one do you like? Instantly when you hear it, when I hear it, I'm digging ass and titties. Because of the feel. Now, if you want to break it down, yeah, Bone's song has a better message, this and that. And if you're a serious Bone fan, then you're gonna feel the little singing thing and everything that they did. But if you just coming out for a show, ass and titties. But like I said, 3-6 is a in the club type group. So I really can't call it those two songs against each other. How they feeling wise, ass and titties took it. But if you want to get technical, then Bone took it. So I'm on the line on this one.
Yeah, and that's understandable. All right, I'm not even going to count up. Political.
Phrum is so unpredictable.
That's a good thing. All right, check this out. Round six. Man, this one I think was clear. 3-6 Mafia. 3-6 Mafia riding spinners. Lil Flip came out. Bone Thugs and Harmony, Bump in the Trunk, Lazy Bone verse. How y'all calling that one? Anybody?
Spinners.
I gave the 3-6 Mafia. Right?
Spinners.
Yeah.
It was Mafia too.
Yeah.
Corey, look at you, man. What's up, dog?
I wasn't too familiar with that song.
Corey, what's up, Joe? What's up, dog? Corey, what's up, dog? What's up, man?
Put me down for song, man. Be down for song.
Oh, you got Bone?
No pun intended.
Yeah, so, man, that one. Hey, that round. It's a couple rounds that I think are like super clear, and it's not even close. And that's one of them. And to be honest, when I went back and I looked at all the songs that were played, I had so many questions in my head, like, why didn't they do this? Why didn't they do this? Why didn't they play this? And how the fuck did this song get in the playlist? And that's how I felt when I heard "Bump in the Trunk," because a lot of people
Me too.
don't even know what the fuck is that. Like "Bump in the," that shit's so corny and early '90s, '90s vibe, and it wasn't even made in the '90s. It was made in 2000s. So
Boo.
so to hear that, it was just like, yeah, this don't even make sense. And I wouldn't be surprised if he did that just because Swiss Beats probably asked him to do it.
They wanted to do a Swiss Beats joint.
That had to be the case. That had to be the situation. But that song just didn't belong. So that song was man. We looking at what's this, round 6? No, this is round
Round
7.
seven.
Round 7. Where them dollars at? Versus paper, resurrection. Gotta get that paper. My name, man. This is with no Busy. Busy not out there singing the hook at this time.
I'm not really a Gangsta Boo fan, so I went with Bone on that one.
So
Paper
you
Paper felt like a comeback song for me when that song came out. I remember they started to kind of go through a little bit of a, you know what I mean, like a lull
Yeah.
for a hot minute. Because I think the album after wasn't the album after Art of War, wasn't that
the Resurrection.
Was Resurrection the one after? I thought it was Thug World Order.
I think it was Resurrection, but we can look it up. But it may have been Resurrection.
Because I feel like I remember it might have been Resurrection. I think actually it was.
Love of Money.
I feel like I remember Bone kind of like dipping for a minute, and then that song came back, and it felt like a return to what I was a fan of Bone for. So that song had a lot of nostalgia for me. So I go with Bone regardless. I'm not even really familiar with that 3-6 song, but I know that Bone song. I know that song.
I like that Gangsta Boo song, but Paper is a better song.
And then they was answering what she said, where them dollars at, and they was talking about they paper song.
They were like, it's right here. We've been had that.
I didn't even look at it from that perspective of them answering her song, but damn man, I feel like I'm not a Bone fan right now. I like Gangsta Boo song. I like that song. Where them dollars at? Where them dollars?
Is it a better song to you?
It depends on what mood I'm in.
Better.
Depends on what mood I'm in.
It does. like if I'm kicking it by myself, I'll probably listen to Resurrection. But if I'm kicking it in the car with some people, I'm on the front porch or at a get together, nobody's gonna play Resurrection.
But see, that's the thing. That's the thing about music.
I will.
That's the thing that's the problem. That's the problem with the whole versus situation, because you got the doers and thinkers. So the people that's out in the club, they don't want to hear real shit. They don't want. I just want you to make me dance. So the track is gonna make you move. You don't even need words. So that's why
they chant that shit.
Right. That's why they got the simple hook. Make a hook about this Coca-Cola, and then motherfuckers gonna just sit there and sing Coca-Cola with me, and then it's gonna be a hit. That's not a good song though.
All right, man. This is a tough. This is kind of tough right now. All right, let's go to the next round, man. I don't know. I'm a Bone fan, but I don't feel like I'm a Bone fan right now because
you're losing your Bone card.
I think I am. I think I am.
It's getting replaced with a Mafia card.
Don't worry.
I just think the first 10 was kind of rocky for Bone, man. It was.
Okay, we on number 8. Come on, let's go.
All right. Round 8, 3-6 Mafia. Popping my collar. Pop. Verse Bone Thugs on Harmony for the Love of Money.
Oh, God damn it.
First of all, Poppin' My Collar is a Project Pat song, not a 3-6 Mafia song. He is 3-6 Mafia adjacent. He is not a member of the group.
Well, whatchamacallit, that Chameleonaire shit is not a fucking Bone song.
But Crazy Bone's on it.
Wait a minute, you just confused the hell out of me. Didn't you say the same shit?
3-6 Mafia is on Poppin' My Collar.
Oh, they got another song like that too with Project Pat and Chicken Head. Now one of them is on Chicken Head. So why is that it?
Wait. All this time I thought that was 3-6 Mafia song featuring Project Pat.
No, that's
Poppin' My Collar?
Yeah.
No, it's a Project Pat song. It's on a Project Pat album.
Paul might have produced it, which may give it its like ability to be used. You can make it. I think Paul probably produced it, so you can make an argument that since he produced it, it counts. Because I've heard other verses where they're using productions and songwriting and stuff, you know. But that ain't a fucking 3-6 song as far as I'm concerned.
That's what Lazy was saying. He was like, okay, y'all got beats, but
Wait,
I'm telling you that Chicken Head.
man, I'm like almost 99% sure I remember that on one of their albums, on 3-6 album featuring Project Pat.
I don't remember nobody on 3-6 Mafia on that song.
Nah, that was one of their later albums. That was.
I'm looking at my notes because I took notes on the shit,
But that one, ever since I could. You sure that's like the Chicken Head is? Yeah, it's clear. That's
you're right. Popping my collar, 3-6 Mafia featuring Project Pat.
Okay, because
no, playing get rocks. You know I'm going.
That is the weakest song on that first album. I'm not going with For the Love of Money, even though it's a classic. Even though Easy's on it. Nope, I was always mad at Easy's verse. Whoever wrote that verse and taught him that shit, they failed.
Hey, Phrum, you know what's funny? I was just having a conversation last night, and I was saying not the opposite, but I was saying how Bone highlighted that double time flow, and he did the exact opposite, and he made it cool to rap dramatically slow. I'm like, damn.
Oh no,
Pac did the same thing.
Oh no. The thing about it, I didn't want Easy to rap fast. I just didn't want him to sound and say that boring ass shit that he said. Whoever wrote that, to me was disrespectful to write that weakness for him. I've been an MC since I was 10 years old, so you know when that song came out, I was still an MC. I was mad at whoever wrote that shit for Easy. Never liked that song.
I thought he wrote that himself.
Easy. You know what? I kind of did too.
I think Easy wrote some of his own rhymes after they broke up.
I kind of thought he wrote that shit was so simple. I thought he kind of wrote that shit too.
So
I don't think
there's no like songs that are like real simple rhymes that you still like sing bar for bar to this day, and this like cool, because I think that's one of them. Like everybody that it was
crowd.
Yeah, I still sing Slick Rick. I still sing Children's Story. Slick Rick.
Hey, there's like in that entire verses, there were about 4 moments, because I watched it 3 times. There were 4 moments where the crowd was actually reacting and participating, and that was one of them. That was one of the 4 moments.
Crowd crazy when they said,
because that is a famous song.
They said, man, here come the cricketer. When they did that part, the crowd went crazy.
I'm sorry, I grew up on Eazy-E, and whoever wrote that shit was not an Easy fan.
I think Eazy-E. But anyway, who's better? Popping My Collar or Loving Money? I'm Loving Money.
I'm Loving Money.
Oh yeah, no, I got For the Love of Money too. Like that one is the easy one for me. All right, let's
as a versus, you know what? As a versus, then yeah, Love and Money did win. But me, personal preference, I would say no. But for the verses, yeah, the Love and Money won that one. So I'm going with that one too.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, next round. It got interesting. 3-6 Mafia, Side to Side, Boom, Thugs, and Harmony. Try to catch me riding dirty. How y'all feel?
Easy. That's easy.
No, that was Chameleonaire.
Yeah, nigga.
You know what I mean.
Easy was on the song before that.
I like that rebuttal. That was tight.
That was cute. Anyway, but of course that he just said to make. That wasn't even hard. Riding dirty all day, every day.
Yeah, hey, Side to Side was a good song. Before they did this versus, I was thinking like, what if they did Side to Side and brought out Bow Wow, because he's on the song. And I thought that'd have been cute, but they didn't do it. They brought out everybody else in the industry, but they didn't bring out Bow Wow, so he wasn't on stage rocking Side to Side with him or whatnot. The performance was cool, but I think that one was clear. I gave that one.
They probably called Bow Wow. They probably called him, and he was spared.
They should have got Bow Wow because that's trending right now on TikTok.
Oh yeah. All right, so we gave that one a bone. Next round. What we looking at? We got bands that make
Ziah
that
said
dance.
she's coming in.
He brought out a stripper. He brought out the strippers. They
Bands will make her dance. What?
Bands to make her dance.
Make some noise for Lil Weezy. Bands will make her dance. Bands will make her dance.
Bands to make her dance. Don't you make her come. Hit it from the side like a.
He brought the strippers out for this next round.
Wasn't a stripper. This
Pulling
was
out the gimmicks.
This was the Grand Theft Auto stripper made perfectly with. I'm talking about this lady was perfect.
Yeah, she didn't even look like no stripper. She just looked like a model who put on a G-string.
Yeah,
wasn't
so
no stripper.
God
She didn't work
her.
at the club. She didn't work at the club. She wasn't
God
no
bless her.
stripper.
Wherever they
Nah,
found her, God bless her.
She needed more cheeks.
She had cheeks.
She needed more cheeks. She wasn't no stripper.
She has plenty of cheeks for me.
She worked. Hey, she worked uptown. She worked uptown.
All right, so
I
look,
give-
they,
He wasn't cheap.
I may have fallen for the gimmicks. I might give this round a 3-6. What was the song that Bone had again?
hey, it was hey, look. So 3-6 Mafia did Bands That Make Her Dance. Bone Thugs and Harmony did We Don't Give a Fuck.
Oh, right. And they
Bands-
brought John
Bands-
out.
Bands That Make Her Dance. and Lil
no,
Wayne.
no.
Lil Wayne and the
Oh,
stripper
no,
came
but
out.
they brought John out though.
They
Hey,
brought
Lil Wayne's
John
part,
out.
Lil Wayne's
No.
part was hot, but I'm sorry, Lil John.
No.
I'm sorry.
When they
I'm
brought
sorry.
out Wayne, I was like, "Oh, you cheating motherfuckers!" And then they
That's
brought
what I
out
thought.
John. I was like,
Yep.
"Nah, man, that's a response."
Yeah,
John
that's a
came out.
response. That was a response.
Yeah,
He
Yeah.
bought out a $10,000 Goyard bag with full of cash to the top,
yeah.
They ain't had no real money in
They
it.
were buying votes.
and then he had this beautiful ass stripper and Lil Wayne, and then
That
here
wasn't no
comes
real money.
That was bribery.
They
Here
sell that
come
shit on
Bone.
Amazon.
and then Bone responds, "We don't give a fuck about your money. We don't give a fuck that you spending money on these tricks, nigga. We don't give a fuck." That was a dope response.
That was a that
And
was a
they
good
had
response.
John there, man. Yeah,
That-
Bone gets that one.
I don't know. This was the hardest round for me to judge. For me, this was hard. It was only because
Would have been if they didn't have John there. If they had just done the song and John hadn't come out, it would have been. a lot
Yeah,
harder to
exactly.
judge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. If John didn't come out, then 3-6 would have
John
got it.
came out on his and
I don't know, hey.
I was sold.
I might be biased towards Wayne because I'm a Wayne fan. So to see Wayne on a versus is like, what if Wayne does a versus?
Hey,
But-
I'm a bigger Wayne fan than Lil Jon. I'm sorry, but John, that energy that he brought
Yeah.
to that track.
I love the response that they hit. They came back with.
Yeah.
We don't give a fuck what y'all got, your
Yeah.
gimmick and all that shit. But I still think the gimmicks worked on that one.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So it looked like everybody gave it to Bone on that round. All right, next
No,
round.
No, I just said, nigga, what the fuck?
All right,
They
next.
said the gimmicks worked on her. She liked the stripper.
Oh, you like the stripper?
Stripper.
You like the stripper?
I did not. I
God
thought
bless
that
you,
it
Neek.
was.
Wait, did you like the stripper? That what you were saying?
No, that's not what I said. I said that it worked. Like the whole
She
gimmicky
worked
thing
for
worked.
you?
I hope the
Oh.
stripper went home with Bone.
No,
Well,
she
they
went.
do like boners.
This is sad.
I hate you, bro.
I didn't mean it like that. God damn it.
Blame the mushrooms.
That Kawhi Leonard laugh.
Y'all
I'm
go
in the
back
right
and watch-
shirt for it. Check it out.
If y'all go back
Oh,
and
damn,
watch
that's
it,
tight.
every man was trying to be around her within 2 feet. None of them was trying to look at her too hard.
I hit my head on my screen trying to get through.
If you
Oh.
pay attention to every man and that was there, they was like, "Bitch, get away from me." They was running away from that hole. Like, I don't want these problems. It was funny. I was rolling.
None of them wanted to catch a case.
Right.
All right, let's go to the next round, man. We on round 11. They kick it off with Chicken Head. Chicken Head. Project Pat, Lil Chat come out perform. 3-6 don't even perform.
At all.
Project Pat, Lil Chat. And Chicken Head went up against Thuggish Ruggish Bone.
Actually, it was two songs. It was Gangsta Something. It was Gangsta Something and Chicken Head.
Well, they brought him out on Knife Work or that song with Knife Talk by Drake, that Drake song with Project Pat.
Oh, okay. But they
I
tried to do
I didn't
more.
really count that one. I mean, he just walked out to the song. They didn't perform.
He
he
did
just-
he wrote verse about my gangster. It's something gangster. What my notebook?
They cheated. They had 2 songs in 1 round. Fuck
He
that.
did a whole verse. He did a whole verse. They did do 2 songs in 1 round.
So, hey, my question is, and I've been listening to 3-6 But I never knew he was Project Pat was a part of 3 6 Mafia.
He's not. He's 3 6 adjacent. He was on Hypnotized Minds, which was their label that they ran, but he wasn't on 3 6 Mafia.
3 6 Mafia. So that's what kind of caught me off guard when they did this song.
But 3 6 Mafia is listed as featured on that song. I double checked that while I was Wikipediaing for a second.
Oh, so they are on this. Okay. Well, they didn't perform though. They just didn't perform.
You know what though? I'm gonna give this round to 3 6 because I hated when they brought out Satasha and her mic wasn't even fucking on. Like you couldn't hear her. They hyped her up like I really for a second there I thought they had Mariah Carey.
Me too.
Yeah, for real.
For a second, the way they hyped Natasha up was on some Mariah Carey shit, and then it was just her, and that's fine. Like bring her out, but like at least make sure her mic is on. I'm gonna give that one to 3 6.
Nigga, I was like, oh, they got somebody legendary. Who they got?
Yeah.
And then it's Tosh this bitch. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I know. But you know, but Tasha is legendary. You know why she's legendary? Because she put herself on the song. I remember the first time I ever heard that song. I laughed my ass off when I heard
and Tasha.
I died. I'm like, oh, she straight up. She took her moment. She took her moment.
Did you know they were outside of the studio on a smoke break and they were originally doing that hook themselves, and she just happened to be walking by and was like, what's going on in there? And they were like, we're in a recording session, and she was like, let me sing for you. And they were like, come in right now and do this shit, and she replaced them on their own hook. Yeah.
Well, she's the reason why that song was hot.
Crazy just told that story on Drink Champs. I had never heard that story before, but he confirmed it.
That's dope. That's dope.
That song blew up because of that hook.
Yeah, she's in the video and everything.
But no, I agree with what y'all was saying, man. Like when they were talking, I'm like, finally, they about to bring out some heavy hitters. They about to bring out somebody that could combat with Lil Wayne. They got Mariah Carey. And then
if they had Mariah Carey come out for Breakdown, that would have been fucking crazy.
The show was over.
Hey, I'm sorry though. I was kind of happy though when Tasha came out and they did Thuggish Ruggish Bone. I'm giving it to Bone on that one.
I love that song, but I didn't like the way they brought her out. I hated that her mic was off.
Yeah, they tricked me, but still.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I give that one to 3 6.
That's a shock, man. I'm shocked to give him. Wow.
I'm giving like 2 to 3 6, man. I'm trying to be political.
I see. All right, let's go to the next one. I get High as Fuck versus Bud Smokers Only.
Bud Smokers Only.
Bud Smokers Only.
Yeah, I gave it to Bud Smokers Only. That's one of the ones. That's one of the ones Bone did. I felt it was like clear. I'm like, oh yeah, this is clear. This is clear.
Mm-hmm.
If it's an E99 song, I'm probably, except for when they did Buddha Lovers. If it's an E99 song, I'm probably going Bone.
You know, going into this, that was my whole strategy. I was like, if they played the bulk of East 99, I'm giving it to Bone. And what I was afraid of, to be honest, was Bone playing like hit songs that weren't really good. And what I mean by
like
that,
anything from Art of War.
Wait, I disagree. No. But if they would have played Ghetto Cowboy, I would have turned the fucking TV off if they played Ghetto Cowboy. I'm
so glad they didn't do Ghetto Cowboy. That song is so overrated.
It's all real. I mean, it's all good. Yep.
Yeah.
It's all like if they played
Crazy's verse on that is hard though.
Yeah, but I just didn't think it fit that setting. But the international anthem with Outkast, I didn't know the original version was Project Pets, and it had 3 6 Mafia on it. So they played that versus Thug Love.
What you talking about? What matchup?
Outkast.
What number you on?
What are you talking
International Players Anthem versus Thug Love.
Thug Love is the one with Tupac was on that song, right?
Yeah, that's the winner.
Oh, I choose you. I'm sorry. I call it I choose you.
It's my bad. It's called International Players Anthem.
Okay. Okay. So,
but look, they played that one. I wasn't expecting it because it's not known for being their song. The majority of people.
Is there an actual released version that is theirs?
Yes, it's on Project Pat's album.
Really?
Yeah.
So why did they count
That's
that?
cheating.
I mean, a lot of people don't even know about it. Like I didn't know about it.
That's an Outkast UGK song. I don't give a fuck.
That's definitely a Outkast joint. Keep your heart, 3 steps. You know, I love that song. That's one of my favorite songs. But then when I had to put it up against Pac, nigga, sit down.
Yeah. Plus Busy murdered his verse. Murdered his verse.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it because that's what I actually want to talk about. That's arguably the best moment or one of the top 3 best moments of the entire verses by far. Go ahead, Cory.
The two, so Busy showed the fuck up for that song and Notorious Thugs. I know we're going to get to that one.
Yeah.
Those 2 songs, they made sure they highlighted his verses because they know how hard his verses go. So like that round, Thug Love gets that round 10 times over.
Yeah. That was one of the moments of the night. That was the moment. That was one of the moments. Like I didn't care about what was going on. I got back into my teenage bag and I felt like a kid again. And I was rapping that song as if I was on stage.
You saw my video?
Yeah, I seen it.
Wild out.
I did the same.
I went crazy.
And look, my kids never seen like Bone Thugs and Harmony perform. They just sing it around the house. So to see the energy that he had, especially when he did that last run, what did he say? Deep in the leaves, I'm alone, nigga, believe it, I can see it if needed. And the showmanship of Lazy Bone, knowing, you know what, let me pull him away. Because that was the first time since he was off stage and came back on, he did a verse.
Yep.
No,
that was on Notorious Thugs. They pulled him off.
No,
that
was on Thug Love. They pulled him right when he was doing his verse. At the end, when he was doing his verse on Thug Love, as soon as he finished, Lazy Bone grabbed him and ran him to the back, like calm down, because he was overkilling it. And for some people that don't get that, they probably were thinking something was wrong, and it was like, no, he killed this. Like, get him off the mic. And that shit
that round's a body bag.
Come on now. Did you even have to? Do you have to ask, bro? Like, come on now. You know damn well I gave it to that round.
Yeah.
I was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I missed it when they played that specific song because I had somewhere I had to go. So, but on the watch back, oh my God, I said, yeah, this is what we all been waiting for. Like, that's one of the ones. Like, we knew they was gonna shut. No matter what song they played against they weren't gonna do anything.
Yeah, that beats every song on 3-6's catalog.
Yeah, pretty much.
Don't it though? Now that's 2 songs with big motherfucker Eazy-E, and now with Pac. So those 2 songs kill y'all catalog. But okay, let's keep going. Now you brought it. Come on, keep going.
All right, let's go. All right, so 3-6 Mafia did a song. I only heard it twice, and I never heard it again. The Crunk Ain't Dead. Crunk Ain't Dead by 3-6 Mafia.
That's the new version. That's what Duke Deuce.
Okay,
that's the new version.
I never heard the new version, so it kind of caught me.
No, it's
surprise.
Wait.
Is that the guy they brought out?
That's a Project Pat song. Y'all niggas ain't no killers, y'all. No, wait. I'm trying to think of the original. What was the original name? But it was a remake. It was a remix of an original 3-6 Mafia song. So
he was gang banging like a motherfucker in that verse,
what?
though. Like,
he GD.
Trust me, I know. Shit, I'm like, damn, bro. But that went up against East 99. Do we got to talk about who won this round, or do y'all?
Hell no, I don't fuck with that shit. East 1990.
I might want to talk about who won this round. I see a look.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. I gotta hear this.
Who
you feel won this round? East 99
y'all not
versus
gonna jump me, bro.
Crunk Ain't Dead. No. I think you like. I see a good argument to say Crunk Ain't Dead.
Nah, I give it. I mean, cause honestly, I think this has a lot to do with me being younger. Like,
Makes
it's
sense.
because I like the original, but it wasn't the original, so that could be a good argument as well. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Bone Thugs that round.
Yeah. You know, the argument that I was gonna go
It's a
with
classic.
was my thing was like at that moment I was thinking like I hate Bone right now only because of how they did that song. I was under the impression because Lazy Bone was like, let me snap right quick, and the motherfucking verse didn't come on. Like, what the fuck is you doing? And I think who verse came on in that song? Was it Flesh or
I think
Wish?
it was Flushes.
Wish.
There was one song where Flushes came in, and I know Flushes is like the very last verse.
Yeah, that was Flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, one of the East 99, it didn't come off with the best, arguably the best kickoff. Think about back in the days when the year was 89. Like, that's a
That's
classic.
down 71.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
That's 1999.
It's 1999, my nigga. Think about back in the days when the year was 89. That nigga.
All these numbers are confusing.
You fucking driving me crazy, Joe. Hold on, wait. Nah, hey, you sure?
Wait.
Think about back in the days when the year was 89. I think that is how it come off.
Okay, you're right.
Stop doing me like this, bro. Stop doing me. I know my bone, man. Stop. Pause. I know my Bone Thugs and Harmony. I know.
Down 71s, we had to get them up with 2 guns, run side by side with number. That's down 71. I got them confused. They kind of sound the same when they start.
Yeah. So that's what I was expecting because he said he was about to snap. So I'm like, oh shit, he about to snap. Oh shit. Finally, get him, Lazy. And then I think it was probably Flesh or somebody that started rapping, and I was just like, why? So if somebody were to give that round to 3-6, I could see why, only because of how they chopped up the damn verse, man. How they chopped it up, it was just like funky. It didn't gel well. All right, next round. Go ahead, Ziah.
I was about to say it wasn't just how they chopped it up either, because Juicy J ran that mug and Project Pat ran that song, but they didn't play Pat verse.
Yeah, I didn't even. Yeah, but you know what? I didn't even know who the hell Buddy was. That was my first time seeing it. What's his name? Duke Deuce.
I thought it was Moray at first.
Duke Deuce. He basically like he's our generation of Lil Jon, basically, like literally.
Oh, okay.
This is a hard round.
What's his name? What's his
So
name?
he got new shit out.
His name is Duke Deuce, like two, but you know,
Duke Dukes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's go to the next round, man. Next round, 15, round 15. Damn. Every day they bring out Wiz Khalifa versus Notorious Thugs. Do we have to go through this round?
Get the fuck
Armed
out of
and
here.
dangerous. 18
Nah.
can hang with us. Straight up, ain't no angel dust. Label us, notorious.
Hey, did y'all see the crowd? The crowd.
Yeah, but
they
again,
even had they had the statue that said "Rest in Peace, Biggie." You knew it was going down.
The security guard dancing. What the fuck? Like,
and it's the other one that Busy just absolutely fucking massacred.
Yes.
Show his ass.
How did he start out that verse?
Huh?
It's 7
How
a.m.
did he?
woke
I
in
was
the
waiting
morning.
for Crazy Verse.
It's 7 a.m. woke in the morning. That's how he kicked it off. It's 7 a.m. Low key, that's another one of the songs they dissed 3-6 Mafia on. They had about 4 or 5 songs where they took shots at people. Because I don't know if y'all remember. Well, I know Cory remember. But like, I want to say after their second album, a good chunk of a lot of their songs were dissing people. Like
most of
everybody.
Art of War were subliminals.
Yeah. Well, some of them wasn't
You know
even
what I mean?
subliminal. Like when you look back at like
what was that one? Like You Ain't Bone or
You
whatever?
Ain't Bone. Yep. That wasn't subliminal though.
No, most of Art.
Who did they say that? Who did they say that to?
Is going at Crucial
Conflict, 3-6, Do or Die.
Oh, really? Oh, really? They were going at Crucial Conflict. Is that what they were doing? I didn't even know they had a beef with Crucial Conflict. I thought that was my own theory.
Oh,
we
no.
didn't say they didn't have beef with them.
Oh, okay.
Nah, yeah, we didn't say they didn't have beef. We check it out. Next round. This round, I think it may boil down to preference. Stay Fly. They bring out Young Buck, MJG, and 8 Ball. Fucking cheating. And Bone does Mo Murder, which is hard. For me, it's hard.
That's the one I just said. That's why I left the room. I said, this is a hard round. This is a hard ass round.
Okay, how you feel about it?
Who, me?
Yeah.
It's a hard ass round. Shit. I want to give it to Stay Fly. I want to give it to Stay Fly, but man, Mo Murder. I know that shit almost word for word, but I still want to give it to Stay Fly.
Cory.
Stay Fly. Stay Fly gets that one. MJG won that round.
So hard.
MJG won that round for me.
Yeah, man.
MJG is high key a top 5 favorite South rapper of mine. He came out and completely killed his verse.
Killed it.
He looked young. Did you see how he was bouncing? He looked like young.
Killed
he was
it.
Like prime. He was ready.
He was bouncing a little too hard.
He was fucking going in.
Hey, what I pulled from MJG, to me, he had the best like performance out of all of them. But
yeah, the whole show.
Yes,
him
the whole
Busy.
show. Him and Busy, yeah. But from that one verse, what I pulled from him is how he was projecting his energy when he was performing. The only thing I was thinking, they trying to get them on verses. That's what popped in my head. Cause
after I saw that, I was like, I need an 8-ball and MJG versus now.
So
wait, who did he have?
Who you have, Nick?
Oh, I said Stay Fly.
Wow.
Okay.
That would have been unanimous.
Yeah, it definitely would have. I'm surprised. Okay. Man, so go ahead. My bad. Yo.
Oh, I said I was shocked. That's all.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm gonna say, I'm like, man, it's damn Android. All right.
I ain't got Android.
My bad, you upgraded. My bad. All right, listen, this next round, even with MJG and 8-Ball coming out, Young Buck coming out, like they brought everybody out. Even with them bringing them out, this next round was even more intriguing. You got 3 6 Mafia bringing out Terrence Howard to perform Hard Out Here for a Pimp.
I didn't make it that far. Are you fucking serious?
Oh, you didn't see? I was wondering what was going on.
Now. I'm going right now. You're lying.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
They put out all
his drink out on his keyboard.
Terrence Howard.
Hey, that was a highlight of the night. One of the highlights. That was a highlight.
It was
a highlight, man.
It was for y'all. It was. I mean,
it's Terrence fucking Howard, man.
I mean, that was a power move. That's what that was.
Yeah, it was a power move. Yeah.
We'll get Terrence Howard out here. Fuck you guys. Like,
but I'm like, dang, to this song, like it's not even.
You know what's crazy?
Got Lucius lying.
I didn't know he was from Cleveland. Like that is the power move for me. Like, damn, he from Cleveland. That's up.
They called Terrence Howard and said, "Hey, we want you to come and rap with us. We want you to come do Hard Out Here for a Pimp during this verses." Fucking Howard's like, "Who you going against?" They say Bone, and he was like, "You're gonna get me shot." Like,
yeah.
Oh.
But I thought he was from Memphis. Why he always say Maine? And like, you know,
acting, baby.
But he do that in real life though too.
No, he just be.
He probably stayed in character.
I really thought he was in Memphis. I thought he was from Memphis.
What song did Bone do for that one?
Friday, Busy Bone. He started singing. Get a bag of drill in the quarter. Friday.
I love that song though.
One of the songs from the Friday soundtrack. Not Friday. I think it was next Friday. Next Friday. Yeah, next Friday soundtrack. He did Friday.
You don't even know the name. Dang.
It's called Friday.
Well, you gotta make that money for the rent. When a Cadillac gas money spent, I'll make a whole lot of bitches jump and shit.
Hey, and Terrence Howard had that energy too. I was like,
he
okay,
did.
Hey, he was a rapper out here.
Hey, I don't know if y'all peeped it, yo. Hey, I don't know if y'all peeped it. He had the braids too. I don't know. He had the hat on where his hair was braided up. I'm like, oh, he back in his DJ. Remember his name was DJ on the movie. Like, oh, he back in his DJ bag. Like DJ. Like he really and he playing a part.
Because he's.
I'd have to give that. I'd have to give that round to Sticks to Mafia.
Yeah,
that's a lot of to come get your big ass Terrence Howard.
Yeah.
All right, next round, man. Next round.
17.
Juicy J got in his bag. He got in his bag. That's the 3 6 Mafia bag. He got in his bag and his producer bag, and he did Dark Horse, Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody want to hear that shit.
3 6 Mafia pulled out a Katy Perry song. 3 6 Mafia pulled out a Katy Perry song. 3 6 Mafia pulled out a Katy Perry song. 3 6 Mafia pulled out a Katy Perry song. 3 6 Mafia pulled out a Katy Perry song. 3 6 Mafia pulled out a Katy Perry song. 3 6 Mafia pulled out a Katy Perry song. 3 6 Mafia pulled out a Katy Perry song. 3 6 Mafia pulled out a Katy Perry song. 3 6 Mafia pulled out a Katy Perry song. 3 6 Mafia pulled out a Katy Perry song. 3 6 Mafia pulled out a Katy Perry song. 3 6 Mafia pulled out a Katy Perry song. 3 6 Mafia pulled out a Katy Perry song. 3 6 Mafia pulled out a Katy Perry song. 3 6 Mafia pulled out a
But Bone pulled out a Mariah Carey song.
Verse breakdown.
Yeah,
This is perfect.
Mariah Carey's like, she comes from hip hop roots though. Like I feel like she's way more hip hop than Katy Perry is.
Yeah.
Like
What
her
you doing?
entire,
Hey,
the
Nick,
entire
what you doing
bulk
all
of
that
the
for?
prime of her career was all like straight up hip hop R&B.
Mace,
Like,
Puffy, Jermaine Dupri.
Jeez, she got a song with
Yeah.
legends.
Fucking on a lot of them. Don't me and she. Like, she didn't start out that way. Remember?
Nah, she been around, she been in the scene. Like she been on the scene.
Yeah,
around
but
with,
when she first came out, she didn't even.
Yo.
what
Like,
was that what they put against? Was that what they put against Dark
Breakdown
Horse?
verse. Yep.
Yeah,
Dark.
breakdown gets that for me real.
Breakdown one.
that was a good match to that song though.
It was.
Yeah.
It
Did I
was.
get cheated? What video am I watching? Did I get cheated? What was the last thing? They're singing some, what is this bullshit that Bone singing at the end after Hard Out Here for a Pimp?
Friday.
He said bullshit.
That's Busy's song on the next Friday soundtrack.
Yeah, no, that ain't that why they do
They was
that.
trying to do movie soundtrack for movie soundtrack.
Yeah.
That was dumb.
That's why I think that I think they knew what each other was playing. I think they planned it.
Yeah, I think the whole coin toss was bullshit. They knew what was going on because the response was too clear. You know what I'm saying? The response that Bone had was too clear. I think they figured it out before they even
And
went
you
in.
know
who was
for
gonna
a
go
fact
first.
they wanted to end with what they ended with.
I don't think it's that hard. If I know your catalog and I know my catalog, kind of putting together.
No, but see the DJ, the sound guy and the DJ, if you've put together a show before, you don't want no on the fly bullshit. You want it set and ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So these motherfuckers
But
knew.
that's why they had some mistakes though, because and the sound shit wasn't right. Because I think they was saying, okay, if they play this one, play this one. Like if I go against Cory Tate at whatever time I go against him, I kind of know his album already. So if he play one song, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna play this one. If he ever play that one, I'm gonna go against this. So I already know what I'm gonna play.
Do you know, Bone should have had a stronger catalog in this motherfucker, man.
Told you they
could have had a strong catalog.
It was a good show. It was a good show.
Not done yet.
Yeah, we got two more. We got two more rounds.
Oh, there's two more. I gotta find a different video, man. This motherfucker only stops at an hour and 50.
Two more rounds. All right, we at 19. Hey, how did y'all feel? Everybody said breakdown?
Breakdown.
It's half on the sack.
Yeah, I know. So slow down just a little bit. 19. We at 19.
We at 18.
No, 18 was breakdown. 18 was breakdown in Dark Horse. 19 was
18 was half on the sack of blow.
19,
nah, that was the 3-6 Mafia Hard Out Here for a Pimp. And
that's 17. 17 was Busy and Friday. Was Hard Out Here for a Pimp, Busy and Friday. 18, Breakdown and Dark Horse. 19, Weed Song and Half on the Sack. 20, Crossroads and Slob on My Knob.
Wait, Weed Song and Half on the Sack.
Bro, listen to how that sounds.
Damn.
Crossroads and Slob on My Knob. Hey, what that nigga lady said, this ain't a knob you can slab on.
All right, 19, Half on the Sack, Weed Song.
Half on the Sack, Weed Song.
Well,
those are the two songs.
The
half
two
on the
songs,
sack for
3-6,
3
half on the
song
sack.
for Bone.
It's that Mary Jane joint with Busy.
When he was singing, get it back?
That was Friday.
That was Friday.
No, I'm talking about the Weed Song. You talking about from Bone Thugs, right?
Yeah, I think that's the one where like Fleshbone did
They
his
have
verse.
so many Weed songs. They played several.
Yeah, they did. They played too many
It's
for me.
stoners, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, so for the half a second blow and the Weed Song, I went with the Weed Song because I don't fuck with the blow. And for Slop on My Knob.
No, wait. So you got Half on the Sack versus Weed Song.
The Weed Song.
You got Weed Song. How you feel about that, Cory? Weed Song?
Weed song for sure. Yeah, Weed Song for sure.
Ziah, what you got?
Honestly, I can't remember either one.
You know,
and I watched the round, so I'm gonna sit out. I would say Bone Thugs.
you know, I actually didn't like that round. That's the worst round out of all of them for me. Only because like I felt like Bone was, I think Bone was in it so everybody in the group could get their recognition, and I feel like 3-6 was trying to win.
Yeah.
So like when I hear certain songs and I'm just like, why is Flesh the main person right now? Get him the fuck out of here. Cory, I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you to say something.
Flesh get his flowers, god damn it. He did Fed time for that group.
Nah, yeah, but I just think like if they were really going out for the kill, a good chunk of the verses for Bone Thugs and Harmony would have been Busy, Crazy, and Lazy spearheading it versus Flesh and Wish doing a good chunk of a lot of
Well, the
those
sound
songs.
man would have to actually have Crazy Bones mic right for that to fucking happen.
Nah,
so.
for real. That was making
That
me
was
mad.
fucked up.
I was mad as
pissed.
fuck. all night.
yeah,
Like,
this
That
is
was
all
making me
Burn
planned.
mad.
his
I could
mic up.
not hear that man.
That
This
shit
is all
caught me off
planned.
guard. Yeah,
He's
that was
my
fucked
favorite
up.
member. I was like, I can't hear my guy.
Yeah,
He looked like he was really going in too. He
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he was trying to rap. He said at the beginning of the night, I don't give
I
a
was
fuck
just
about
gonna
no
say that.
Grammys. I don't give a fuck about no Oscars. I just want to rap. And then his mic was fucking down all night.
Look, I don't know if you remember. Oh, Corey, you wasn't on the show at that time, but I had brought this up ahead of time. I was saying like I would love to see one of the Bone Thugs and Harmony members actually rap with no beat and just spit, so you can
I
see
would like.
the difference between the groups. So you can really see like, oh, they
Hey,
rapping.
You can find that online though. You can find different videos of them really rapping.
Oh yeah, no, I'm already knowing, but I was looking at it from a point of similar to what Jada Kiss did on that platform, because I think that would have did like a great surge for the group, double time
Sounds like
flow.
the only group.
Let's go to the last round, man. Last round, which to me is clear, the biggest song out of the entire verses by far. I don't see too many groups, or not even groups, too many artists, period, that can match up to this song, this one song. And it's Crossroads, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Crossroads, and 3-6 Mafia, Slob on My Knob.
see, I look at it like, say we playing spades, right? That's the big joker. Like, you ain't got nothing in
Oh,
your
you play with the
hand.
Jokers? I don't even play with the Jokers.
Shut up, nigga. You know what I mean.
Oh, I'm just
And
saying.
that's like the number one card in the deck. Like, you can't fuck with this card. And I feel like how dare somebody say that, okay, you won and you can't even fuck with this one song. And if you look at the five songs that they played that 3-6 can't even fuck with, can't touch, that Notorious Bigs, the Notorious Thugs, the Pocket Thugs, it's like 5 songs that they played. They got one song to fuck with them. So how can they win?
But wait. I feel like hold on. Who won round 7?
Round 7 was Where Them Dollars At versus Paper.
Oh, we gave $1,000.
Where Them Dollars At?
Who won round 8?
Round 8 For the Love of Money.
Who won round 9?
Round 9 Riding Dirty. Bone.
10.
10 We Don't Give a Fuck. Lil Jon. Not Lil Jon, but Bone.
11.
11 Thuggish Ruggish Bone versus Chicken Head.
You chicken head over Thuggish Ruggish Bone?
That might be my fault.
No, it was an average. It was average. It was average. It was out of the people that was like out of all of us. I did like if it was 3, then that song I put over there as the winning song.
Who gave it to 3-6 Mafia?
I did.
With Chicken Head, I did.
I fuck with y'all. Who got 12 with that chick?
Yeah.
You would go with chicken head ass Cory Tate.
Bro, did you see when Pat came out? Are you crazy?
Nah,
but Thuggish Ruggish Bone is legendary. They ain't touching that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I think Thuggish Ruggish, but like to what you were saying, yeah, it's definitely for me legendary. But I also think about the impact of that song, Chicken Head.
I was disappointed with how they brought out Tasha and then her mic not being on. Like I just didn't like the presentation of the song, which made me give it to Chicken Head. It's not that I like Chicken Head more than Thuggish Ruggish Bone. Thuggish Ruggish Bone's a better song.
To be in here, fuck.
And then he talk about some she still sound the same. Nigga, we came here.
Yeah.
But hey, who was 12 again?
12 was the Bud Smokers only versus I Get High as Fuck. Bud Smokers, Bone.
And 13.
Thug Love over International Players Anthem.
They had hella songs back to back. Y'all gave them 2.
They had 4 songs. Yeah, they had multiple runs of 4 songs.
Okay, wait.
Like that they won. Hold on, actually, shoot, this is closer than what I thought it was.
Right, that's why I'm trying to get the names now.
Wait, can we talk about that moment when they did Crossroads and that whole stage was packed and everybody was having a fucking moment of fucking
Kumbaya.
That
I
shit was
missed it.
beautiful.
You didn't see that part, Ziah?
Beautiful.
Nah, even on the watch back, it didn't show.
Hey,
I gotta go back and watch it.
look, that's probably top 5 moment. But for me, my favorite moment, even though I'm a busy fan, and I don't think Flip is a good freestyler, he's okay. My favorite moment was them beatboxing and freestyling because that just brought back like the true essence of hip hop. And a lot of people may not looked at it like that, but I was just thinking this is kind of where it started right here as far as the MC craft, like just beatboxing and somebody rapping. Do you know how much love that like it has to be in a room for that to happen? That means they're comfortable. They don't care. That means the biggest artists like of all time could sit there and fucking beatbox and freestyle on the spot. And I know artists that's local that don't do that shit because they feel like they're too big for it. You're telling me Bone Thugs and Harmony and fucking Little Flip and Young Buck was just freestyling. Like, I don't know, man. That's probably my favorite moment. Yeah.
I like that too. That was dope.
That was super dope.
And then Sabu said at the end, I don't know if y'all paid attention, she was like, you can't get more iconic than that song.
Yeah.
She was talking shit.
Yeah.
She gave the props at the end.
Yeah.
You had no choice but to like anybody who says that song is not iconic or legendary, they're clearly a hater. Like, I don't care if you like Bone or not. That song.
And I miss my
generation.
Y'all.
Fucking hater.
Oh shit, you know,
Charles went down in
But yeah, Bone Thugs won.
Did Bone come out with the win?
Yeah, barely.
I think it was like 5-4.
Four, 5, 6.
It was close. It was close, bro. I'm telling you, like 12. On the first one, on the watch back, I look he had 3-6 Mafia because of the beginning. But like as you get, more into it, it's like, okay, now this is where they start to go back and forth now.
When I was thinking about the matchup before it ever happened was like, as much of a Bone fan as I am, the one thing that 3-6 Mafia has done is remained relevant through the changing of the culture and the way the trends have changed. They have found a way to still be involved in whatever the trends are. And Bone did not do that. Bone has a length of their prime, and then since then it's been pretty hit and miss ever since then. 3-6 has by far remained far more relevant.
But what they used to do, that sounds bad, but you know what I'm saying? Like how when they first came up, it was so impactful that it still is in the talks to this day versus they didn't see. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference for me.
Yeah, no, the impact they made is probably bigger than 3-6.
Yeah.
3-6 has just found ways to stay relevant and involved in the culture currently, more so than Bone has. But Bone's impact is undeniable. Their influence is undeniable. They don't get enough credit for the influence that they have.
Nah.
Like Drake being as big as he is due to Bone making the singing, rapping cool. You know what I mean? Like
Amigos, no, they bit off.
Guys like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, they will actually tell you that Bone is A$AP Rocky's on record as being my favorite group ever was Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah. Hey, if you sang rap, it was lame at first. They was like, "That's lame. You can't sing and rap." That was lame.
Yeah, it got hated on at the beginning.
And you know what? Like for a lot of people, like I'm gonna speak on myself. That was like one of the best things for me because at the time, like if you were in that like double time bag, they gave you like another way to transition, another way to do something different. So when you listen to like
I said you can call on me, you can call on me, I'll be on my way, yeah.